Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the number 5 European Championship in wheelchair basketball game between Switzerland and Italy. For the national team of Italy, captain number 22, Filippo Carosino. Number 4, Maria Julio Patti. Number 5, Maria Benvenuto. Number 6, Simone Denaggi. Number 7, Claudio Spano. Number 10, Andrea Cambio. Number 12, Enrico Gioni. Number 13, Chris Sai. Number 14, Ahmed
Hello everyone and welcome to the Arena Hotel Hills in Sarajevo, Bosnia and Herzegovina, hosts of the 2025 IWBF Europe European Championships. This is the 27th edition of the European Championships for men and the 19th edition for women. And in this Group B game, Switzerland will take on Italy. And for Switzerland, they will start with number 5, the captain, Yannick Binder. Number 6, Patrick Ruig. Number 8, the player coach, Nicholas Hausemann. Number 9, Gianmarco Di Leonardo. And number 10, Hussein Vardo. And for Italy, they will start with number 5, Gabriele Benvenuto. Number 12, Enrico Gione. Number 13, Driss Said. Number 14, Ahmed Raouri. And number 22, the captain, Filippo Carasino. Switzerland come into this game as the current champions of the European Division B. And the last time they were in Division A in 2023, they finished 11th. As for Italy, this is their first tournament under Gert-Jan van der Linden, who's been with the team for a year now, after leaving the Netherlands women following Paris 2024. Italy are looking to regroup after narrowly missing out on Paris as they were knocked out by Canada in the repechage after topping their group. Italy finished 5th at the last European Championships and they are 3-time European champions, last winning it in 2009. However, they do come into this tournament missing the likes of Sabri Bezzetti, and they prep for this tournament against Australia. As we are less than a minute away from tip, and a big thank you to you all joining on the IWBF Europe YouTube channel. It's a pleasure to be with you. I'm Dylan Cummings, bringing you this game, and this is men's Group B action, as we saw France take the win over the Netherlands earlier this morning. The top 4 teams in the group will advance to the quarter-finals, and there is 5 direct spots for qualification for the World Championships on the men's side, alongside 2 spots for the repechage. And Italy will have a point to prove after narrowly missing out on Paris last year. Heartbreak for Italy, losing in the repechage against Canada. And Switzerland, they come into this tournament as the champions of the B division, gaining promotion back to the A division here in Sarajevo. As Gione and Vardo get set to tip. And Italy playing in the blue, they win the tip. Here's the captain, Carasino. Pump fake. And the shot rattles out. Offensive rebound, Benvenuto. And the youngster gets it to go. Benvenuto, one of the promising young talents on this Italian side, plays his basketball in Giulianova under Carlo Di Giusto. And Binder lets it fly for Switzerland. No good on that attempt. And Italy straight back in transition. Italy the favourites on paper after finishing 5th at the last Europeans. Switzerland finishing 11th in the A division. They beat Bosnia and Herzegovina in the final of Division B last year. Here's Vardo. Vardo averaged 29 points per game in Division B. And that was held in this exact venue a year ago. Italy in the blue, Switzerland in the white with the red trim. Here's Carasino, the captain, finds Gione, the big man inside, very efficient inside the paint, can't get that one to go. And Binder heavily marked by Rauri. Binder finds Vardo. Heavy pressure from Gione. The shot is short. Good defensive pressure from the Italians. And they've been working under the legend, Jan van der Linden, for a year now. Here's Carasino to Rauri. Gione. Benvenuto. Pump fake and it's good. And we have a large contingent of Italian fans in attendance in Sarajevo. Italian fans as passionate as ever. Hausman intercepted by Said. Carasino can't get that to go. Was looking for the foul, didn't get it. Here's Vardo. Vardo can't get that to fall. Switzerland struggling offensively. And Italy out to a 4-point lead. Here's Carasino inside to Rauri. Fantastic finish from Rauri. Cuts inside the paint. And that is Rauri's speciality. Such a valuable low pointer. Hausman. And it's once again intercepted. And this Italian defense proving too much for Switzerland at the moment. The shot from Vardo is short. Carasino once again. He's had a very successful season, winning the Italian championship with Cantu. Lovely dish to Rauri. Can't get the finish on that attempt. Gione collects. Slows it down. Said wide open. Benvenuto as the screen. And the shot is off. And Vardo in transition, fouled on the shot and one for Hussein Vardo. Foul will go against Carasino. Timeout called by Switzerland as they trail by 4 early on. And as I mentioned earlier, Italy will be looking for some revenge after narrowly missing out on Paris. They've rejuvenated their side, brought in a new coach in Gert-Jan van der Linden, one of the legends of the game. Of course, van der Linden, before coming to Italy, had built a dynasty with the Netherlands women, getting 8 consecutive tournament golds with the Dutch women. And this will be a challenge for Switzerland after recently being promoted from the B division last year. Once again. And Vardo at the line. Unable to complete the three-point play. And he'll get another chance as Italy went in too early. Vardo 29 points per game alongside 9 rebounds in the B division last year. Gione, the fade, back to Carasino, pump fake, and it drops. Italy continuing to ramp up the pressure. They now lead by 5. And here's Nicola Damiano. Damiano actually won the European Championships with Italy in 2009. Damiano, the Italian Swifts dual national, now plays for Switzerland. Bender, the captain. And Vardo puts it up, nothing but net. Three-point game. And it's short for Carasino. Bender, wide open, gets it to go. And just like that, it's a one-point game. Here's Saeed. Lets that fly, it rattles out. Vardo with the rebound. Foul goes against Carasino, and Vardo will get sent to the line. That's Carasino's second personal. And subs coming in for Italia: 27, Joel Boganelli, and number 4, Giulio Papi, replacing Saeed and Carasino. And the second drops in. That's a tie ball game, courtesy of Hussein Vardo, the Rolling Rebels player. Papi. From the elbow, that is trademark Papi, but it rattles out. And a foul against Rauri. Excuse me, a offensive foul against Vardo. Italia ball, that's Vardo's first personal. And here's Giulio Papi. Averaged 14 points a game this season for Bilbao. Will play in Sassari next season. Finds Benvenuto inside, and it's good. Lovely two-man game. The immediate reply from the captain, Binder. He averaged 17 points a game in Division B last year. Tie ball game once again. Papi from downtown. Nothing but net. Giulio Papi, 4-3. Big play from Italia. Damiano at the top, and it's good to go. Damiano scores against his former teammates. 1 point game in favour of Italia. Papi. And play is stopped. Nice show of respect there between Boganelli and Binder. 8 on the shot clock. Italy possession. And it's good to go for Giretti. Italy extend their lead to 3. And Italia once again in transition. Giretti once again. Fantastic back-to-back plays for Giretti. Intercepted by Rauri. Fantastic. And Italia once again capitalizes. They now lead by 7. Final 30 seconds of the first. Intercepted by Giretti, and Papi throws it down. Giretti from downtown knocks down a 3, and that is an emphatic end to the first quarter. Italia by 10, Italy 22, Switzerland 12. A fantastic end to the quarter from Italy. And Giretti with the exclamation mark at the end of it. And Giretti, he's already Italy's leading scorer with 9 points, 4 from 4 from the field. Also Benvenuto with 8 points, also 4 of 4. A great start for the Italians. And Switzerland struggling with this jump back up to Division 8. Vardo leads the way with 6 points. And a big thank you to everyone tuning in on the IWBF Europe YouTube channel. Get your thoughts and comments in the live chat. It'd be great to hear from you. And a big thank you to our sponsors and partners. Thank you to IWBF Europe, IWBF, Hotel Hills, Molten, and T-shirt. And of course the Bosnia and Herzegovina local organising committee. Back underway. Switzerland trail by 10. Here's Hausmann, the player coach. And the shot will not fall for Vardo. Italy doing a good job of defending Vardo. They know he's the number one threat for Switzerland scoring wise. And Giretti will go to the line to shoot two. And Giretti, he's averaged 14 points a game this season for Santa Stefano. And Tanguy gets it to Giretti in transition, and that has been the key for the Italians as this game has gone on. Unbelievable transition, just picking apart Switzerland here as they now lead by 13. And Hausmann feeling the pressure from Tanguy. The shot is good to go from Di Leonardo. And Italy do a good job to keep the ball in play. And a very mobile unit with the likes of Giretti, Papi and Tanguy on the floor. As Said adds to Italy's lead. Bender from downtown, off the back iron, rebound from Tanguy. And Tanguy, a powerhouse, born in Belgium, has had Italian citizenship for over a decade. Here's Papi. Oh, lovely pick and roll, but Boganelli unable to get the finish, but he'll get fouled by Hausmann. And Ruig replacing Damiano. Here's Tanguy. Over to Papi. Papi puts it up. And it just can't get the finish there. Bounces off the glass. Italy maintaining a 13-point lead. And Boganelli breaks free, draws the foul. Foul goes against Vardo. Lovely pass there from Giretti, and Joel Boganelli to the line. Another Italian player from Giulianova. And Boganelli really has burst onto the scene as one of the up-and-coming one-pointers in the world. He had a great under-23 European Championships. Boganelli makes the first. Boganelli, the man from Florence. Makes one of two, gets his own rebound. Great hustle. And Italy reset. And Giretti from downtown off the back iron. Another offensive rebound for the Italians. Switzerland lackluster on defense. Boganelli just couldn't get the reverse finish. Bardo under pressure from Carasino, couldn't get it to go. And the captain of Italia controls it. Crisp ball movement from the side in blue. Here's Carasino inside to Rauri with a one-handed finish. Sensational from Ahmed Rauri. And Italy continuing to forge ahead. Miscommunication from Switzerland. And Italy will once again capitalise. Here is the powerhouse. That is Tanguy. Inside to Papi. And Giulio Papi delivers. Timeout called by Switzerland. Italy lead 30-14. With 6 minutes to go in the half. 6.5 minutes. And it's been all Italy this quarter so far. They lead Switzerland 8-2 in this quarter. And a reminder that you can catch all the action from the European Championships on the IWF Europe YouTube channel. The women's action going on court 1 right now. Great Britain versus Spain. And 5 spots in the men's competition for direct qualification for the World Championships in Ottawa next year. The top 5 will go directly to Ottawa. And 6 and 7 will go to the repechage. Of course, Canada already qualified as hosts. And then from the America's Cup earlier this summer, USA, Argentina and Colombia have qualified on the men's side. $16 total spots for the World Championships up for grabs from across 4 regions. Meanwhile, let's get back underway with the European Championships. Group B action here, Italy versus Switzerland. And Italy lead 32-14. Just under 6 minutes to go in the half. Tanguy, pressured. Fouled on the shot. Here's Dimitri Tanguy. The man born in Bruges, now resides in Giulianova. Tanguy, an absolute powerhouse, known for his static three-point shots. Rebound Benvenuto, and it's good. And Italy making light work of Switzerland at the moment. Of course, it's a big challenge for Switzerland coming from the B division to A division. And Patrick Ruig with the score. And Italy don't seem to be concerned with that. Here's Da Silva Pellizzari. His first minutes in the game, he couldn't get that one to go, but Da Silva Pellizzari had a fantastic under-23 Europeans in 2024. He's not afraid to shoot from range, and Pellizzari, making his senior debut in this tournament, plays over in Padova alongside Ahmed Raouri. Four and a half to go in the half. Italy leads 35-16 against Switzerland. And it was heartbreaking for Italy in the 2024 repechage. They topped their group but lost to Canada in the Paris qualification game. And they will have a vengeance. Of course, they're now being coached by the legendary Gert-Jan van der Linden, who's been working with the team for over a year. Miscommunication, and it will be Italia ball. Tanguy. And Da Silva Pellizzari couldn't find Carastino. That will turn over the ball. Switzerland will have a chance to reduce the deficit. And Italy applying the press. Despite their large lead, they're not allowing Switzerland to have an easy time. Here's Binder trying his best to get stopped. And Switzerland unable to beat the shot clock. Great defensive pressure from the Italians. And Pellizzari with pace. Carastino offensive rebound back to Benvenuto. Lovely pass. And Benvenuto with the putback. It's great to see the youngster Benvenuto. He's really developed in recent years. And he's one of the up-and-coming talents from Italia. Benvenuto, the man from Rome. High-line press from Italy. Vardo can't get that one to fall. Giretti with the rebound. And this Italian team, they look rejuvenated. They're hungry. They want redemption following their Paris cycle. And this Italian team is surprisingly not at full strength. They are missing the likes of Sabri Bezzetti, who played over in Australia in the summer for Brad Ness. And of course, many legends have come through the Italian ranks, notably Matteo Cavallini and Fabio Raimondi. I'm sure they're watching this game, so shout out to those two legends. And of course, Carlo Di Giusto as well. Surprisingly not here. I thought he would come here to cheer on the team, but Di Giusto is busy coaching Giulianova this season. Two and a half to go in the half. Italy with a comfortable 39-16 lead over Switzerland. And Switzerland in foul trouble. Giuretti at the line. The sole Santo Stefano player on this Italian side. Giuretti from Genova. Makes both. And it's good to go. Benvenuto with the and one. Foul against Hausermann. Oh, excuse me, foul against Kopel. And Italy still continuing to be relentless on defence. Foul goes against Giuretti. Houseman can't get that one to go. And Italy maintaining that fast pace. Benvenuto off one wheel. Gets it to go. Fantastic finish from the youngster. Under 2 minutes to go in the half. Italia leads Switzerland 45-16. An incredibly impressive half so far for the Italians. They're leading Switzerland 21-4 in this quarter. And you can catch all the action live on the IWBF Europe YouTube channel. Still to come on court 2 at 7 PM local time. Great Britain versus Israel in more men's Group B action. It's short for Hausman. And DiMaggi makes his first appearance in this game. The Italian veteran, another Cantu player. And big presence here with Gioni and DiMaggi on the floor at the same time. Good to see Spanu see the floor as well, another Italian veteran. And De Silva can't get that one to fall. Vardo on the fade, short. Here's Gioni. Final minute of the half. And DiMaggi from outside, nothing but net. Clutch from Simone DiMaggi. Returning to this Italian team after a number of years. And you can see Switzerland are struggling against this tough Italian defense. Gioni to De Silva, Pellizzari. Gioni, the mismatch, short. And that will bring an end to the half. It is Italia 47, Switzerland 16. Italy have outscored Switzerland 25-4 in that quarter. And Benvenuto leading the way for Italia with 16 points personal. He's 8 from 8 from the field, 100% for the youngster from Rome. And Ahmed Raouri, Andrea Giornetti with 14 points, 5 of 6 from the field, 83%, leading the way for the Italians. And Switzerland really struggling offensively. It's Vardo still leading the way for Switzerland with 6 points personal. He's 2 of 8 from the field. He's not scored since the first quarter. And an extremely impressive second quarter from the Italians. And at the half they lead 47-16 against Switzerland. A very much rejuvenated Italia. And we'll be back with you shortly for the second half. I'm Dylan Cummings and I'll see you very soon. now. And Switzerland just kept to 4 points in that second quarter. Italy will look to build on their lead. Here's Papi from downtown with a splash. And a large contingent of Italian fans beside the commentary booth. Italian fans very passionate as it's blocked. Shot from Hausmann is blocked. Here's Carasino in transition. And it was the transition at the halfway point of the first quarter that really started to give Italy this large lead. Rauri unable to get the finish. Papi puts it up. And it remains Italian possession. Comes off the chair of Ruig. Carasino off one wheel. And it's good to go. And the intensity from Italy has not dropped, and they continue to build on their extensive lead. Vardo inside, fouled on the shot, foul goes against Papi. And here's Vardo, who averaged 29 points per game in the B division last year, plays for the Rolling Rebels in the Swiss League. Nothing but net for Giretti down the other end. Switzerland just looking a bit dejected as it's wrestled away by Giretti. And Italia once again in transition. Carasino, pump fake, fouled on the shot. Here's Carasino, the Italian captain, makes the first. Won the Italian championship with Cantu this season. Carasino, the man from Arenzano, makes both. And Italy still remaining very structured on defence. Vardo couldn't get that one to go off the glass. And the two-man game of Carasino and Giretti once again paying off for Italia. Carasino up the floor once again to Giretti. Vardo pump fake short. And Italia looking very comfortable right now, playing the basketball that they want to play. And Van der Linden directing traffic from the sidelines. And the shot will not go for Vardo. And Italy keeping up the pace. Carasino with the easy bucket. Lovely, almost full court pass there, but Giretti unable to get the finish. Italy with the offensive rebound. Here's Carasino, creates space and is fouled by Hausman. Carasino once again at the line. Averaged 19 points per game in the Champions Cup this season for Cantu. And Carasino, one of the homegrown prospects of Cantu. And Italy have done a good job defensively against Switzerland, holding Switzerland to just 1 point so far in this quarter. And Italy themselves have scored 16 in the third period. Vardo at the line once again. Interesting that we haven't seen much of Morris Amahar for Switzerland. Strong finish there from Carasino, once again adding to Italy's lead as we are halfway through the third quarter. Foul committed by Hausmann. Third team foul for Switzerland. And subs for Italia. Said. Oh, excuse me, a timeout called. Italy lead 65-19 against Switzerland. And Switzerland really struggling offensively in this game. They scored 4 points in the second and so far only 3 points in the third. And a dominant as ever performance from the Italians. And thank you very much, Gigi, in the live chat. Thank you for that information. And of course we wish Morris Amahar all the best. I'm sure he's watching this live stream right now. Four and a half to go in the third. Italy back on the attack here. Said wide open. Rattles out. And Ghione collects the big man. Extremely efficient inside the paint. Plays his basketball in Sassari under Matt Foden. And Damiano can't get that one to fall, of course. Damiano won the European Championships with Italy in 2009. That was the last time the Italians won the European title. Here's Tanguy, and a one-handed finish for Dimitri Tanguy. And please stay tuned to Court 2 as the next game will be Great Britain versus Israel in more men's Group B action at 7 o'clock local time here in Sarajevo. Binder fires and it will not fall. Tanguy rattles out for Carasino. Here's Tanguy, can't get the putback. Spanu with the offensive rebound. And play is stopped as Ghione comes out his chair. Said fires and it will not fall. Vardo on the fade, nothing but net. And Switzerland reached the 20-point mark. Saeed with a scoop. Gets it to go, lovely from Driss Saeed. The man originally born in Morocco, resides in Turin. Played for the Thuringia Bulls in Germany this past season, and he'll join Sassari this coming season. Saeed once again, can't get that to fall. Binder. Switzerland possession, 10 to shoot. Damiano on the inbound. Lovely pass there from Vardo to Kopel. Switzerland effective in transition on that attempt. Here's Tanguy. Saeed, Gione, Spanu, Benvenuto, pump fake. And that is Benvenuto's first miss of the game. 8 from 9 shooting for the youngster from Rome. And that brings an end to the third quarter. Italy 71, Switzerland 23, 10 minutes left to play.
Lo porto fuori.
And another dominant quarter for Italia, winning that previous quarter 24-7. Switzerland have been unable to get into double digits since the first quarter. Giretti leading the way for Italia with 20 points personal. Benvenuto on 16 and Carasino on 11. Vardo leading the way for Switzerland on 11 points as well. Here's Bender, the Swiss captain. Can't get that one to fall. And Bender, one of the 8 Swiss players that play for the Pilatus Dragons, Swiss champions this past season. Kange finds Damagi. Off the back iron for the veteran Damagi. And Italy, known for its top flight domestic league, many legendary clubs in Italia, the likes of Cantu, Sassari, Porto Torres, Giulianova, Santa Stefano, many top flight clubs in Italia. And the Italian league sits as one of the top 3 in the world alongside Germany and Spain. Benda fires and hits. Benvenuto and one. And Gabriel Benvenuto, he averaged 12 points a game in the Champions Cup this past season for Giulianova. Of course, a monumental season for Giulianova, the season just gone. They were able to reach the Champions Cup final for the first time ever, losing to Albacete in the final, but still a monumental achievement for the Italian club. Here's Vardo, a lovely steal there from Damiano, opening up Vardo for the score. Here's Damagi, the veteran, to Benvenuto. And the shot is good to go for Pascal Bolaga. Damagi on the fade. And one for Simone Damagi. And Switzerland call a timeout. Just over 8 minutes to go in the game. An extremely dominant performance for Italia. Like I said, they look rejuvenated. It was a heartbreaking cycle for Italia going into Paris. They lost out in going to the Paralympics, losing in the repechage tournament to Canada. After topping their group, they lost to Canada in the qualification game. And since Paris, they've went and recruited Gert-Jan van der Linden, one of the all-time greats in wheelchair basketball. He's been working with the side for a year now. And of course, van der Linden joined them after leaving the Netherlands women. And van der Linden is responsible for 8 straight tournament golds with the Netherlands women prior to his departure. That includes 2 world gold and 2 Paralympic gold as well. As Damagi nails the bonus bucket. And Saeed lets it fly from the outside. And a big three-pointer drops for Switzerland. Can get inside to Dimagi. And it's Benvenuto with yet again another putback. Vardo creates space, fouled on the shot, foul against Rauri. De Silva Pellizzari takes it himself, just short. And Italy still being relentless defensively. An offensive foul on Vardo. Good defense from Dimagi and Saeed. Nothing but net for the youngster. Plays his basketball in Padova. Had a tremendous under-23 European Championships last year and is one of the ones for the future for this Italian side. And Saeed with a fantastic reverse. Phenomenal skill for the 1.5 classification player as we approach the final 5 minutes of the game. And Italy have dominated throughout. Vardo, short. Italy now with a 50-point lead. However, this fourth quarter has been fairly close so far. Italy just leading Switzerland by 2 in this quarter, 14 to 12. But overall, they have amassed a 50-point lead. Dimagi. Inside to Boganelli. Great control from the one-pointer. But the shot is just short. Vardo can't get that to fall. It's short for Binder. Here's Tangi. Works his way around. And a miscommunication from De Silva Pellizzari. Timeout called by the Italians. Gerdjan van der Linden wants to talk it over. Italy lead by 50, 85 to 35, with 3.5 to go in the game. And make sure you stay tuned for more action on Court 2 after this game, as Great Britain will take on Israel in more men's Group B action. Final 3 minutes. Italy with a 50-point lead over Switzerland. DiMaggi can't get that to fall. Rebound by Giretti. 2.5 left to play. And DiMaggi is fouled by Binder. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. And DiMaggi averaged 11 points per game this season for Cantu, the man from Teramo. Italian veteran. His first appearance on the Italian team since the 2023 World Championships. And a reminder that 5 direct qualification spots are up for grabs in the men's competition, alongside 2 repertoire spots. Of course, the World Championships takes place next year in Ottawa. Which 5 European teams will join host Canada? The USA, Colombia and Argentina. We'll find out over the next 10 days or so. And of course the repechage tournament still to come prior to the World Championships. The top 4 teams from the repechage will get the final 4 spots. And an offensive foul on Giretti. 1:35 to play. Here is Pelizzari. Spanu. And Pelizzari from range, short. Oof. As Spanu with the interception. Final minute of the game. And Italy have been incredibly impressive in this game against Switzerland. Intercepted by Pelizzari. And Pelizzari in transition. Can't get the layup. And Damashi cleans up. Lovely assist from Giretti. Another interception. And that will be the ball game. Italy take the win. Italy 89, Switzerland 35. A ever so dominant performance from Italia. And they advance in Group B. And Gabriele Benvenuto will end the game as leading scorer for Italia. 10 of 12 from the field, 83%. An incredible performance from the Italian youngster. Giretti not far behind him on 20 points personal. 8 from 11 from the field, 72%. And as mentioned in the live chat earlier, he scored 9 points in the first minute and a half and got to 20 points within 10 minutes. He played 12 minutes overall and ends the game as Italy's second leading scorer with 20 points. And we have Carasino with 11, Said with 10. So 4 Italian players in double figures. And for Switzerland, they've really struggled defensively in this game. It's a massive jump from Division B to A. And Vardo ends the game as Switzerland's leading scorer with 15 points. And a ever so dominant performance from the Italians. They win that last quarter 18-12. They've been dominant throughout the game. Congratulations to Italia. And make sure you stay tuned as the next game here on Court 2 will be Great Britain versus Israel in more men's Group B action at 7 o'clock local time. I've been Dylan Cummings. I'm signing off for just now. I will see you again very soon.